right, so quick quiz. What are the two types of traffic again? There's organic traffic and then there's paid traffic. So with the video that we just made, we are going to use paid traffic to instantly get people's attention while they're scrolling through the Facebooks. Um, Speaking of paid traffic, get out of here, Grant Cardone. So let me show you how to make this ad real quick. So if you look at, I don't know if you've had an ads manager or made videos, or if you've had someone like me run your ads, but this is a way to make ads for you. So click on this little upside down triangle right here and then go to your business manager. Hopefully you have this set up already. If you don't, please feel free to message me or by any one of my means, whether it's or any one of your means, Douglas at passivemovement.com or whatever. But let's just get to it. Okay, so let's go to, let's see more. All right, so we got all my different business pages. Let's go to Passive Movement. That's who I am. And then if you look at this little bar right here, go to Ads Manager. Now there's plenty of ways to do different types of ads, but this is the quickest way. Again, like there's different strategies I use with clients, but for this tutorial or this course or lesson that we're doing here, this is kind of like the shortcut hack just to get people eyeballs on your ad and graduate them from cold traffic into paying customers. So if you go to Business Manager and then you'll see where we at, Page Post, Ads Manager. Go there. And then wait. And then immediately go to create. So here we are. This looks very intimidating for the first time seeing it. You're like, oh my God, this is where I burn money. Trust me. People have burnt money here, but you won't this time. So ignore all these, and you either want to do traffic or engagement. Traffic is to get people to your website. It's just bringing people in, or engagement. Sorry, I had to think for a second. Thought I saw a cat coming. Engagement. For us, we want to do engagement. And post engagement. And then name it something that you want. So let's go Joe ad. And then continue. Before I hit this, another good one to do, since we're here, this is kind of like a bonus. You could also do lead generation. So the people that do see your video, you can make them fill out a lead sheet. This is a little bit more advanced. This is something I'll probably touch on in a bonus video, actually, but it's something to look out for. Yeah, because we talked about remarketing before, which video views would be also awesome to use. But again, I don't want to confuse you with too much information. Again, if you have any questions, shoot me an email at douglas@passivemovement.com and I can answer some of those. But again, for this video, I just want to stay focused because all these options have different benefits. But for the purpose of this video, let's just do engagement. So continue. Then name your ad set. Joe Vid Local. You can name this anything. It doesn't change anything, but it's just for your own viewing pleasure. So custom audiences. Don't worry about this. Again, if we can tie this into that retargeting thing I was talking about earlier in the other video, but um, yeah, that's very advanced. Costa Rica, where I used to live, but this would be a local type video. So depending where you are, let's say you are in, let's stick with NYC. So get rid of that and then type in location, New York. But let's say you wanted your city, so New York, New York, New York. There we go. Boom. And let's do a radius of, because people, you don't want people traveling to your place. Too big of a commute. 10 miles. All right. Then your age group. So you got to kind of figure out your audience. You kind of know the people that walk in through your doors, but I usually go 25 just because that's usually people with disposable income. They're aware of Joe Rogan and they're more likely to do alternate type health things, you know. Depending on your language, it well, one, the video's in English, so that's kind of a giveaway, but depending if you're doing, and you can do any video ad this way, depending on who your audience is, pick the language that most suits them well. But for this, we're going to do English. Excuse me, got a phone ringing somewhere. Never mind. Pardon my breaking the video. So, all right, so English, and then let's go detailed audience. So let's just type in Joe Rogan. Oh my God, boom, look at that. Looks like we have 70,000 people in New York City from the ages 25 to 50 that have an idea who Joe Rogan is. And let's get a little bit more detailed. Let's type in health. And health is part of their interest. All right, it got a little bit bigger, 1 million, which is actually, it's pretty good to have a big audience because then you could kind of scale certain attributes of your audience that's working. I'll get to that in a different type video, but we kind of want to put this out there. But what about CrossFit? All right, so to test this audience, I think I'd be very happy with CrossFit Health Joe Rogan. I feel like that fits that whole group of people that we're looking for. That fit into that Joe Rogan, that are into health, that are more likely to try alternate type health practices to optimize their body. So that's it. Um, on a very quick and easy type thing. Now, when you do your daily budget, you test first before you start throwing a ton of money. Like you can start as low as $3, I believe. Boom. So we know from this post that we're putting out there, we're going to get 60 to 173 people seeing this out of a million people, a million and a half people. I think that's pretty awesome. So for a week, it'll cost you $21. Imagine if you had someone from your office going out and cold calling people, 60 to 173 people a day. You would have to pay them more than $21 a week. So that's amazing. All right, so here we go, here we go. So my page is linked to my page. Either you can select a post. So depending on the kind of what you want to do, you can add this video as a post to your website. And I could show. I'll do that in a different video. I'll do two different videos. I'll show a follow-up video after that. But for the speed of running this ad, create ad, and then format. It's going to be video, and then go to add media. And then let's go upload. And then hit open. And just wait, and while that's loading, write in your primary text. So you can copy what we wrote directly into this. When I say what we wrote for the exact video, or you can write something that leads people to your practice. So, want to learn more about the benefits of IV drip, let's just go drip therapy. Of drip therapy. Want to learn more about the benefits of drip therapy? Please click link in video to find out. Oh, look at all these typos. Kid can't spell. All right, so about benefits therapy video. All right, so that's it. This is an ad to bring in cold traffic. And then I have a conversion pixel. So again, a pixel is something that you put on your page to remarket to people. And that is kind of, again, advanced, but it is one of the things that will change your business. It's like if you've paid money to run an ad, wouldn't you want to try to keep talking to those people again and again until they become customers instead of trying to start over? Of course you would. So that's another service that I help clients with figuring out ads, how to remarket to people. For this course, we're not going to go over that, but I am building a full-on course on how to do full Facebook ads, full YouTube ads, full Google link click ads, and remarketing through those channels to constantly follow up with your clients. That's coming out in the next month. And if you came this far and dropped your email, you'll definitely get opportunity to get early access to that course. But for now, it's just how to run this ad. So we're good. Your ad is set up. It will run for that audience that we have here. Come on. So say if it's New York, depending on what city you're in, an age group that you believe it works, you could test between men and women if you want to and run multiple ads. CrossFit, find the interest that you think that works. But for me, I would do CrossFit, health, Joe Rogan, and just let it run. And $3, so like you're not breaking the bank. And depending if this ad is working well, then you would scale up. You would add like to $5 or $10, whatever you feel interested in. And in the next video, I'll actually show you why running ads is worth it to spend money on ads to bring in more customers. So anyway, so continue. And then they're saying your ad reach may be slower because there's too many words, but don't worry. As long as it can run and people are interested, it's gonna go. So hit confirm. I'm not gonna run this ad because I don't have a IV drip clinic like you do, but that is it. And so the thing with Facebook ads is you want them to run for 3 days because as they run, the as your ad is collecting data, it optimizes so it's finding the clients that you want that are clicking on your ad. And the reason why is because Facebook makes money on people advertising. So if it wants your advertisements to work. It wants your advertisements to convert because then you would constantly keep spending more money. So it's mutually beneficial. So if you know that, then you kind of don't have to think about Facebook as this big bad thing that's um, trying to take your money away from you. But start off with a very modest budget, $3, and then if it's working, if you're bringing in customers, just stay at $3. If you're looking to bring in a lot of customers, bring it to 10. But I'm sure you're just trying to bring in an extra 5 to 10 clients. So keep scaling until you get that. And again, in this next video, I'm going to show you why paying for ads, but we're kind of already getting to that point, is worth it. So